of the bed?
Correct.
Okay. And now I understand then. So then when he asked you to grab the bag, you then reached to your right to get the bag off of a chair, opened it up, and Conrad Murray dropped the vials inside.
That is correct.
Okay. Then following that, he said grab that and pointed to the IV stand that you indicated was in this general area of the white chair and TV.
Well, if I may, after he placed the vials in the bag, he then told me to place that plastic bag into the brown bag.
Okay.
That was, if I recall correctly, this chair was placed in front of this chair, facing the bed, and the bags were on the far left side of the chair on the floor.
Okay.
And so he proceeded to tell me, now place the bag that I had holding in the brown bag.
Take the vials and to take off the bag from the IV stand.
Correct,
Okay.
yes.
And at that point in time, when you're standing at the foot of the bed, are you, as you stand in front of the bed and are looking at the headboard,
Correct.
are you more to the left side of the bed, or are you more to the right side of the bed, or are you in the middle?
I was closer to the left side of the bed, sir.
Okay. So in the diagram, People's 22, you would be closer, from a vantage point of the foyer, you'd be closer to the far side of the bed.
Correct.
Okay. And is that where you were when you held out the bag into which Conrad Murray dropped the vials?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And so as your general position then was more or less facing Conrad Murray, facing toward...
And he pointed towards where the bags were at, and I went and I dropped the bag there.
Okay. And so you described the thing as like a grocery type bag.
Yes, sir.
Because I just want to be real clear about this.
Yeah,
a grocery type bag that the vials were put into by
yes,
Conrad
sir.
Murray.
Correct.
He then instructed you to place that grocery type bag with the vials in it into a different bag.
Correct.
That different bag was where, as shown in People's 22?
Okay. Like I said, this particular chair, if I recall correctly, was closer to the bed, facing the bed, and the bags were on the far side of the chair on the floor.
Okay. And again, just to be clear, the grocery type bag that you initially grabbed to put the vials in, that was over here somewhere.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And when I said here, I'm indicating that the foot of the bed, as you look to the headboard, would be the right side of the bed.
Correct.
Okay. So you place the grocery type, and you're talking about like a plastic...
plastic grocery bag, sir.
Okay. You drop those in the bag in which he instructed you to drop it. Is that yes?
Yes, sir.
He then told you to get the bag that was hanging from the IV stand.
Yes. When I dropped the bag in the plastic bag in the bag, the brown bag, he then pointed towards the IV stand, and he said, "Now, get that bag or remove that bag and put it in the blue bag."
Okay. And do you know what a saline bag is?
I do, sir.
Okay. It's a clear plastic medical bag that hangs from an IV stand?
Correct.
Okay. Is that what you removed from the IV stand?
I did.
Okay. And what did you do with that?
He instructed me to put it in the blue bag, and I did so.
Okay. The blue bag and the brown bag, had you ever seen those before?
No, sir.
Okay. Again, was this all going very quickly?
Yes, sir, it was.
Okay. Let me ask you, Mr. Alvarez, why were you following these instructions to assist in collecting these vials and the saline bag?
Well, in my personal experience, I believe that Dr. Conrad Murray had the best medicine. So I didn't question his authority at the time. I knew it was a medical emergency, so I proceeded to follow Mr. Conrad Murray's instructions.
Okay. What did you think you were they were being, what did you think these items were being packed up for, if anything?
I thought we were packing to getting ready to go to the hospital.
When you removed the saline bag from the IV stand, did you notice anything unusual about that saline bag?
Yes, sir. I recall that while I was detaching it from the IV stand, the bag was at my eye level, so I was able to notice that there was a bottle this bag.
And when you removed the saline bag from the IV stand, was this the type of, well, let me show you, People's 25. Zooming in on People's 25, depicting an IV stand in the room, do you see that this particular IV stand has the hook device on one side with no bag on it, and then a saline bag on the other side?
Correct.
Okay. When you removed the particular saline bag that you removed, was the other saline bag still hanging from the IV stand?
Yes, sir.
Were you ever asked to remove that other saline bag?
No, sir.
And the one you were asked to remove had a bottle inside of it?
Yes, sir.
And can you describe what you observed about that bottle or that saline bag that you removed?
Well, what I recall is, like I said, it was at my eye level, and I was able to notice that at the bottom of the bag there was what appeared to me like a milky white substance, sir.
Okay. Was that in the bottle or the bag, or could you tell with certainty?
I recall seeing it at the bottom of the bag, sir.
Okay. And at an earlier date, earlier than today, did you attempt to draw a picture of the kind of the general shape and structure of that bag?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Going to have a diagram. It's previously been shown to defense counsel. May this be 27 for identification?
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
So we're showing you. Could we dim the lights, please, Your Honor?
Thank you.
Thank you. Sir, showing you what's been marked People's 27. Is that your drawing?
I'm embarrassed to say, but yes.
The topmost part of that diagram, this basically large rectangle, does that represent the actual saline bag itself?
Correct.
Okay. And then it comes down to the bottom here where the saline bag terminates, and you drew this this apparatus or this device on the bottom of that saline bag. Does this drawing accurate what you saw?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And when you saw some white substance, does this diagram show where that white substance was?
Yes, sir. Can I use my pointer?
Please.
To show. What I recall is seeing the milky white substance in this area here, and then at the bottom of this particular portion device here.
Okay, so you've indicated a milky white substance in this bottommost apparatus on your diagram.
Correct.
And you also recall seeing some white substance above the apparatus, which would actually be, I guess, in the saline bag, to your knowledge?
Correct.
Okay. And inside of this, then, was an actual bottle or glass vial?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And was that essentially resting at the bottom of this bag?
Correct.
Okay. On the inside?
On the inside, yes,
Okay.
sir.